Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are on the same amazing world. Hope you are alive. Just you are alive this bloody weekend. And today the picture is much worse than yesterday. So this is the end, or this is just the biggest shakeout of the history, or what's going on? All altcoins and the leading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all are in red and with huge losses, almost more than 10%, but most Dogecoin 26%. So really, really insane losses. And even we cannot find pirate chain, but I don't know anything about pirate chain. So most of the reliable altcoins are in red. So let's check the fear and greed index. Where are we now? We are at 23. So there is no, it hasn't changed anything. Yeah, it's changed. Yesterday was almost the same. So actually, the fear and greed index is not representing what we're witnessing with this huge dump. But 23 is also in the extreme fear category. And as you know that in the past 1 month, the fear and greed index was sidewaysing around 10 and 20, and now we are at 23. It's also we are in the extreme fear category. So what are the news behind? Why Bitcoin is falling? Why is this FUD storm? What are these FUDs? So let's start and check all this news. Classic bearish chart pattern forms for Bitcoin as BTC price tumbles to 32,000 US dollar. Bitcoin flashes a classic bearish technical pattern that could crash BTC price to below 20,000 US dollar. And a lot of bearishness also on crypto Twitter and on YouTube and everywhere. So I think the smart guys are buying, and also last week we had lots of reports and on-chain analysis that represented that wares are accumulating. So I think this is happening, but the average people and the retail investors are just selling. Okay, so there was a huge drop, and we have the support zone around 30,000 and the resistance at 31,000. As I already told you that I expect Bitcoin sidewaving in this region, and in the bottom region, then everybody just will freak out, and in the upper region, some people will go bullish and opening longs here and then wrecked. So this is what Bitcoin doing, just taking the most of the money from the people that they cannot manage fear and greed. And I think that will going on for a while. I don't expect to lose this 30,000 level, but it can happen. But I see more probability just going sideways and freaking out the most of the people. And after that, everybody just disappointed and tired of this Bitcoin price movement, and Bitcoin will start increasing. Okay, less extreme upward rebound, and some analysts just discovered an inverse cup and handle pattern. This is the inverse cup and handle. It's really strange how does it looks like inverse, but this is something like that. Okay, he says, glad to rule this fucker out. I guess Elon Taproot sailor going full by the freaking deep ape. News is working its magic. This is what they say back in play. Okay. More bearish outlooks emerge. China crackdown on miners. There will be a news that Sichuan is home to China's second largest crypto mining community, and the electricity providers, the government forced the electricity providers to shut down miners and don't give any electricity to miners, because they are arguing that Bitcoin miners consuming also a carbon footprint energy, and that is why they don't want to let it. So as some miners shut it down, the hash rate dropped, but it's not a huge drop. Time to time we see some drop, but it's not a big deal, as also the mining difficulty will be adjusted according to this. Okay. This analyst Jeffrey Ross added that the cryptocurrency's macro outlook remains bullish as long as it holds key technical targets above 12 and 48 months moving averages. So he's checking the 12 months moving averages. I think this is the 12 months and the 48 months. Actually, the 48 months never was in. Yeah, the price never went below this, just last year in the March Corona dump. This is currently at $30,000 level. Okay, the next piece of news. Bitcoin dumps to $32,000 as China's third largest bank announced a ban on crypto usage. China's third largest bank has banned its customers from interacting with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, leading to massive price drops. So this is an organized dump. On Saturday or on Sunday, they are just creating these bans against the miners, and the next day they are the banks just issuing this announcement. So I think this is somehow organized, and China it's doing with a reason this, because you know China is out with its own. Hey guys, the screen is not shared. Why don't you warning me that the screen is not shared? Okay, now it should be shared, hopefully. Okay, so the government wants to push his own digital yuan and not Bitcoin and not other cryptos. That is why they are doing everything to ban it and taking away from people. They want people interacting with their own digital currency, because also they want, I think they want to become this digital yuan a kind of world reserve currency or world currency or something like that. But we'll see. And now they are just doing all this banning stuff, and they are reiterating the existing bans on crypto and Bitcoin. And OTC trading was allowed in China, and these OTC traders used their bank accounts to accept fiat and send in Bitcoins, but now they are reported and they will close immediately. Their accounts will be frozen. Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to fail, crashing more than 7%. It's almost around 10. It's been a brutal couple of days for the cryptocurrency, as both Bitcoin and Ethereum say goodbye to bullish dreams of a super cycle. Okay, on open Monday, deep in red. More bearish news out of China suggests that one of the country's largest banks is banning Bitcoin transactions. So that's it. That's one we already talked about. Yeah, the Ethereum improvement proposal 1559, it's coming out. The London hard fork, we'll see. It will due next week. Bitcoin slips amid China mining ban. So they ban in most of the provinces. Okay. Ongoing crackdown in China on miners. Already 5 different provinces, including Yunnan, Inner Mongolia, Sichuan, Xinjiang, and Qinghai, have all ordered that Bitcoin miners halt operations. Okay, this is an interesting chart about average monthly share of total hash rate. So the leading is China with 65%. Then the US, Russia, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Iran, Canada, Germany, Norway, Venezuela. So I think all these countries will compete for the Chinese miners, especially the US, and also Texas and Florida already announced special programs inviting crypto miners into their states. Okay. So they will ban customer accounts participating in such activities. We will be closed. Customer relations will be terminated. And then after that, they deleted this tweet. So it's a little bit strange. Colin Wu, a crypto journalist in China, speculated that the government ordered the bank to delete the notice because the government would prefer that all banks publish such a notice at the same time for greater effect. This is just a guess, said Wu. Our short-term judgment is a bit pessimistic. Okay. The next piece of news. Chinese authorities order Sichuan-based crypto miners to shut down operations. So that is why we already talked about. China's widespread crackdown on crypto miners extend beyond a reason of carbon footprint. So this is because carbon footprint, but this is just the reason, but the real reason that they really want to push out their national yuan digital currency. That's for sure. People Bank of China, this is the Chinese central bank, orders Chinese banks to cut off accounts for crypto OTC merchants, reiterating 2017 banking ban. The Central Bank of China has, no, what's that? The Central Bank of China has summoned a group of domestic banks and mobile payment providers for a meeting regarding the recent speculative activities around crypto trading. In its latest effort to crack down on crypto trading activities, the central bank ordered attending banks to cut off any funding channels for crypto OTC merchants it found. So it's really, I think it's a really hard ban, because then these OTC traders will not able to provide any service, and they will not able to accept any wire transfer. And also there are no exchanges allowed in China. And yeah, but I think the government is banning something or prohibiting something. Then there was a report recently that in countries in that the crypto is banned or just prohibited, then the citizens are going into crypto much harder than in other countries where it's allowed. Okay. China's wider crackdown on crypto. So I think it's quite organized. So you see all this news, it's quite organized. They want to push their digital yuan. Bitcoin hash rate hits 8-month low as Chinese miners power down. Okay. So these are the miners, and then just the hash rate that just decreased. Yeah, here is North America, particularly Texas. State of Texas has become one of the top destinations for what has been dubbed the Great Mining Migration due to favorable legislation. So this minor shutdown can cause just a drop in hash rate, but that can not happen that the Bitcoin blockchain would stop or transactions wouldn't be validated. So I think all other miners will validate transactions, and also miners started to move overseas a few weeks ago. Another FUD, and TSB Bank plans to ban cryptocurrency purchase due to increasing fraud numbers, report says. The company reported an alarming number of fraudulent transactions on cryptocurrency purchases. Reportedly, transactions involving Binance, the cryptocurrency exchange behemoth, are involved in 2/3 of these fraud reports. Finance representatives deny these claims and say the exchange deals with compliance like the complaints in a very serious manner. So I think this is also just a reason because how this bank would know that if a client sending fiat money and buying crypto or selling crypto and getting fiat money, that it would be some fraudulent transaction. So what is the proof that these transactions are fraudulent? And Binance doing KYC, AML, and also compliance with all these regulations. So I don't know why they are saying this. I think just they are saying because they also want to create some FUD, and they are not crypto friendly, or they want launching their crypto trading service, but before then they are banning all the clients out using Binance and other crypto exchanges. We categorically deny the allegation that Kraken doesn't respond to calls for assistance on incidents of fraud. And so I don't think so that it's real, but this is another reason why the price is dumped. Digital Euro, the next piece of news about Digital Euro, offers better privacy protections than private stablecoins. How could that be? ECB official. So I think if the government and all the offices of the government will see everything on blockchain and will see your wallet, then there will be no privacy. But this is just my opinion. But it can be also good if just your tax report will be produced automatically through your digital wallet usage. Unlike private companies, the ECB has no commercial interest in monetizing users' data, the ECB executive board member argued. So if they don't have any intention to execute users' data, then why they are talking about that we are not will not utilize all this data? If the central bank gets involved in digital payments, privacy is going to be better protected. The payment will go through, but nobody in the payment chain would have access to all the information. So I don't agree with this. I think the most private and where the privacy is on the highest level when you are using cash and you are paying in the shop and nobody knows that who you are. But if you are using any kind of wallet, and even let's say a government digital currency and a government wallet, that I think then you are an open book. But just this is my opinion. But yes, somehow they are arguing that it will be higher protection. So we'll see. Doge dumps as Dogecoin sponsored NASCAR driver crashes. Oh. Dogecoin tamed race car that crossed the finish line sideways after hitting a wall on Saturday appears to have served as the perfect metaphor for Doge's week's performance. So it's not funny, but Yeah, the Dogecoin car crashed. Oh, what unfortunate. In Nashville. Okay. Having the opportunity to run a team that has an incredible story from my dad's race team is something I am so proud to do. Yeah, so it's a sad story, but let's go forward. Dutch finance minister calls for regulation of digital currency. Rather than banning it outright, the finance minister of Netherlands has called for regulation of digital currency, which he suggests is a more effective way of tackling the growth in digital currency adoption in the country. So this is somehow good news. Shouldn't prohibit citizens from using digital currency entirely in spite of the risk, but should instead take a supervisory approach both at the national and the European level. Okay, but what they want to supervise? Every transactions or what? Or if you are farming and getting your liquidity pool reward or what? Okay. We'll see. We'll see. But it can somehow good news, but let's work out and not just supervise everything, but also help reporting and all other stuff. One of the world's largest banks launching Bitcoin trading and custody in Switzerland. Okay, after 6 months of testing, the Switzerland banks is set to offer Bitcoin trading and custody services to its clients. BBVA Switzerland is the latest bank to enter the cryptocurrency space today. There was a 6 months launch phase. This gradual rollout has allowed BBVA Switzerland to test the services, operations, strengthen security, and above all, detect that there is a significant desire among investors for crypto assets or digital assets as a way of diversifying their portfolios despite their volatility and high risk. Okay, so at least they know that there is a risk. We are bringing the quality of banking service to the fledgling world of crypto assets. Institution in the adoption of blockchain technology. They will continue to enhance and expand. They consider extending the service to other countries based on market maturation, demand, and regulation. So, yeah, so you know, just see in the UK that bank is paying clients because they are purchasing crypto through Binance, and these banks in Switzerland, BBVA, is launching their crypto investing and crypto trading platform, and they see huge opportunity in this. Ethereum's London hard fork set to go live on testnet starting June 24. Free Ethereum testnet now have a set date for the London hard fork, a key step toward a full mainnet implementation. Robstan, Gurley, Rinkeby, these are the testnets. An overhaul of Ethereum's existing fee structure. Yeah. The decentralized nature of blockchain systems makes a network upgrade more difficult. Network upgrades in a blockchain require cooperation and communication with the community as well as with the developers of the various Ethereum clients in order for the transitions to go smoothly. So I think this is really significant, this AIP 1559 upgrade. It will help Ethereum scaling transactions, provide cheaper transactions, and also to become a proof of stake and having almost zero carbon emissions. So I think this London hard fork is really, really important. BBVA Switzerland opens Bitcoin trading service all private banking clients. So to all private banking clients, not to the retail clients, but to the private banking clients. But this is the same news. Okay, let's go to the next news. Bank of Uganda launches regulatory sandbox framework. One fintech firm already approved. Okay, so Bank of or Uganda is also going into crypto, and they are launching this sandbox. You know, the sandbox that you are going into the sandbox and you are trying out your product. Also, they are, I suppose that they are helping you to get clients, testing and see if your solution is good enough, and they might also implement it. Fintech startups test their innovative financial solutions in a controlled environment. Already one firm, MS Wave Transfers Limited, has received approval to test its quick response technology under this sandbox agreement. Also, regulatory sandbox will promote financial services innovations, attract capital and funding for fintech firms, and provide shared learning opportunities for the innovators and regulators. This is expected to promote uptake of electronic payments, digital financial services, and financial inclusion in general. Okay, let's see if they will have any crypto-related stuff or not. Okay. The next piece of news. Bitmain reveals new crypto miner model mines Doge and Litecoin 4 times faster than today's top machine. Regional reports from an exposition in Chengdu indicate Bitmain has unveiled a new script, Easy Creek, for Dogecoin, Litecoin, Digibyte, and Verge mining. The Chinese reporter who disclosed the information says the new Bitmain model has a hash rate of around 9,500 megahash per second, and overseas price are reduced by 30%. Nice. So at least also Bitmain is the biggest producer of mining machines. The next piece of news. These two risk factors could be delay Bitcoin bull market. Yeah, I think yesterday we talked about, so now I will not talking again about this, maybe later. Bitcoin price can hit 450,000 in 2021. 135,000 is worst case scenario according to Plan B. Okay. I think that we will check it tomorrow because it's really shocking for today. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. Let's check this news. Bitcoin whales quietly accumulate almost 3.3 billion US dollar in BTC in less than 1 month, the report says. Okay, so these whales holding 100 to 10,000 BTC accumulated in the last 25 days, currently valued almost 3.4 billion US dollar. They now hold a 4-week high of 9 million BTC, currently worth a total of 366 billion at this time, and 48% of the total Bitcoin supply. So this is the green is the Bitcoin price, the pink is the holdings of these whales, and we see that from the May drop, their holdings is increasing. So they are accumulating. Okay, guys, let's check the chart. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. So yeah, we broke this trend line. There was a falling wedge, and now we are in this wedge. Falling wedge used to break up, but as we are in a downtrend, then we can expect that also it can break down. And yeah, so this is the daily chart. This is the 4-hourly chart. Yeah, clear downtrend during the weekend. And what's happened yesterday? Yesterday there was a drop and a pump and then a drop again today, and now we are in this symmetrical triangle. Most of the time, as the downtrend is down, the trend is down, then this triangle used to break down, and if it's breaking down, then we can expect, let's say, to test 30,000 if it breaks up, and then also we are, in this case, we are also breaking down from the wedge. If it breaks up, then we are in the wedge, in the upper territory of this wedge, and then it can a nice rally up to 34,000. So not a huge move, but this small triangle can forecast, but definitely some movement will come. I think people are tired from this dump, so we'll see if this continue. Let's for sure 30,000 is a key level. So if the Bitcoin losing 30,000, then bigger drop can come. What else do we see here? Almost the same. So as guys, we talked about many times, here is this channel between 30,000 and 41,000, and Bitcoin is sidewaving in this channel and freaking out most of the traders, freaking out because they are panicking here and they are opening shorts, and then there is a short squeeze, and in up there these people are opening longs, and also then they get franked because then the price started to fall. So this is how Bitcoin taking the most of the money from the most of the people, and if all the weekends just gone, then Bitcoin will make its move. So I think this is the crucial level, 30,000 and 41,000 to watch out. Yeah. Okay. So the Bitcoin shorts on Bitfinex started to decrease. So this is somehow a good sign. Yeah, so this short level was too high and started to decrease. And now let's check the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance spiked today, so there was an increase because it's lost momentum last week, and now we see a bounce back from here. So we'll see if this drop will continue. The Bitcoin dominance can go higher from here. Ethereum just was hit harder than Bitcoin. We see that Ethereum just lost Ethereum just lost this 2,000 level, and now it's trading below 2,000. So it's really crucial because it can drop easily to this 1,750 levels, the previous low, and this chart is looking really bad. So there is huge downtrend on Ethereum. So it's a kind of falling wedge. So we'll see if Ethereum can retrace somewhere here at 2,100 or drop further from here. But I think Ethereum dropped in the past, let's say 1 week from here. It drops more than, it's almost 28%. So it's really big drop. Okay, guys, so most of the altcoins are in red, so there is nothing to do. Just let's wait and see how the markets will continue from here. If Bitcoin will lose 30,000, then bigger drop can come, and we'll see. So that is not So maybe we are in the temporary bear market, but just 1 year, we are 1 year after the halving, 1 year, 1 month or 2 months. And that is why we have really lot of time to go into another bull market within this cycle, but we'll see how Bitcoin will react. Almost all the markets, stock market and commodities are in red today because the Dixie index, the dollar, is getting stronger against other fiat currencies, and this is why all other assets like Bitcoin are dropping, and Bitcoin are more volatile than stocks and gold, and that is why we experiencing these huge drops, and also this lot of FUD and banning news that just came out, causing this panic. But once the market will clean up, the miners will move into other countries, and also weekends will just going away. Then the Bitcoin can starting its journey or continue its journey, because Bitcoin is the best performing asset in the past decade and also the past year, and we know that what this technology can bring for us. So hope you enjoyed. Be sure that you are joining our Telegram group, and then you can see different videos and other announcements about cryptocurrencies, and also we are going to launch a few new products very soon. So take care. See you